Shalom, everybody. This is Dave from Universal Truth of Mankind. I am your host, and this is Kabbalah 101. Like always, share, like, subscribe. Let's get the word out. I know I say this broken record. It's all free. Just get it out there. I let people make their own decisions. So I'm not even looking to coerce anyone to believe me. Okay. This is one that is going to be difficult to comprehend. It's going to be difficult to accept. And I'm telling you, it's taken me 30 years plus, 50 years it's taken me at least to understand this. And I'm still learning to accept it. Okay. So I'm not expecting you to do this overnight. Now, give this some thought. You may ask yourself, why are bad things happening to me? Why do bad things happen to good people? There's a lot written on this. And I've read some of it. Rabbi Kirshner, what's the guy's name? Try and remember. Why do bad things happen to good people? Even his book really doesn't tell you why. You end up accepting a really kludged, this is my opinion, kludged, ineffective um, um, understanding of the picture. We have to understand a few things. Firstly, we have freedom of choice. We know from scripture that I am not responsible for my father's sins or my mother's sins. That is correct. And yet we see in the 10 utterances, which commonly called the 10 commandments, we see a statement in there that God will visit the iniquities of bad things that your parents have done, your grandparents have done, up to 4 generations will visit you. In other words, it's telling us that 4 generations back, you will be visited, karma, so to speak, will visit you. And you have to make a decision. Do I follow through with the same idea or do I change it? And what does it say right after that? Love those who love me to 1,000 generations. This is teaching us, and I do have in Kabbalah 101, where I do talk about the secret in Exodus 20. And that's that secret. That, yes, we can have visited upon us what our great-grandparents have done. And then we have to make a decision. Do we continue it or not? We're not guilty of our grandparents, great-grandparents, or our parents' sins. But we are responsible to change the behavior so that we don't pass it on to our children up to 4 generations. But what does it say right after that? I would love those who love me to 1,000 generations. That means backwards, not forwards. You could say it does mean forward too, that it can move forward, but there's also a backward aspect to it. So you're trying to correct what happened in the past. So you may have responsibility to face a certain situation and you have to say, okay, this is happening to me because did my ancestors make the wrong decision on this? And it's up to me to do the right decision. I don't know where to get my money from. I don't have enough money for bills. Why is this happening to me? Why is God judging me? Well, God might be saying, this is what your great-grandparents did during the Depression. Let's just say example. So what did they do about it? They stole from other people. So he may be testing you Are you going to steal from others? And he said, hell, heck no, I cannot steal from others. That's just not my nature. And you don't steal. And now you corrected in your generation, meaning you, that sin that was committed back then. Like I said, this is difficult for people to comprehend. If you don't believe in reincarnation, which most of the population does, then you won't get this passage at all. The passage is totally null and void and incomprehensible to you. But if you do believe that reincarnation takes place, you're going to have a piece of the souls of those previous to you. And so you may be tasked to overlook something or to make a decision to not do what took place back then. And that's why bad things sometimes happen to us. Maybe a murder took place. And you may be angered so much you're ready to kill a person. And then all of a sudden you say, no, not going to do it. Not going to do it. Now you corrected that potential within you and turned it into a love. No, I'm not going to hurt that person. That's the way we should perceive all bad things that happen to us. How do I take responsibility to make sure I don't do the wrong thing? Happens once, more than likely it'll never happen again. That test is gone. You've showed your love. And believe it or not, that love goes back generations as well. So anyway, think about that. And again, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for your input, your insights, your kind words, and so on and so forth. Shalom, shalom.